3 in the morning. Soul never sleeps, and neither does Maya. She lies on her side of the king-size bed, facing the wall of decorative pillows they built down the center 6 months ago. A barrier. A joke at first. Now it feels like a wall between countries. She can hear him breathing on the other side. Steady. Controlled. Awake. He's always awake at 3 a.m. She shifts slightly. The silk sheets whisper. His breathing changes rhythm for half a second. He knows she's awake too. They do this dance every night, both pretending to sleep, both hyper-aware of the other, both too stubborn or scared to cross 6 inches of expensive pillows. Maya. His voice cuts through the darkness. Her heart stops. Yeah? You okay? Can't sleep. Me neither. Silence stretches. She can feel the heat from his body even through the pillow wall. 6 months of marriage, 6 months of falling, 6 months of pretending they're not. We should talk, he says quietly. About what? About why we both lie awake every night wanting to cross this line but won't. Maya's breath catches. She doesn't answer. Can't answer. Because saying it out loud makes it real, makes it dangerous, makes it something the contract can't protect them from. Never mind, Minjun says. His voice goes cold again. Safe again. Good night. Good night. But neither of them sleeps. Morning comes with soul sunlight and the smell of coffee. Maya finds Minjun in the kitchen wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt, hair messy, making breakfast. This has become their routine. He cooks. She watches. They pretend this is normal. Omelette or rice? He asks without turning around. Surprise me. He plates French toast with strawberries arranged in a heart shape, catches himself, tries to mess up the pattern, fails, slides the plate across the counter. Maya stares at the heart. Her chest tightens. It's just fruit, he says too quickly. I know. Doesn't mean anything. I know. She picks up her fork. Their fingers brush reaching for the syrup at the same time. Electric. Dangerous. They both pull back. Sorry, they say simultaneously. This is torture. The apartment has changed in 6 months. Maya added color everywhere. Throw pillows in burnt orange and teal. Plants that Minjun waters religiously. Photos on the walls. Her artwork. His mother's paintings. It looks like a home now. Feels like a home. That's the problem. I have a meeting at 10, Minjun says, scrolling his phone. Dinner tonight? The Italian place? Public appearance? Does it have to be? The question comes out raw. Honest. He looks up. Their eyes meet across the counter. Maya's phone buzzes. Saves her from answering. It's her calendar alert. Day 180. 6 months down. 6 months left. Halfway to freedom. Halfway to the end. She feels sick. You okay? Minjun's voice pulls her back. You look pale. Fine, just tired. She forces a smile. Italian sounds perfect. His eyes search her face. He knows she's lying. Knows she's pulling away. Doesn't know why. Because telling him the truth means admitting she doesn't want the contract to end. And admitting that breaks every rule they set. Mrs. Kang visits that afternoon. She brings kimchi and judgmental looks. You're both idiots, she announces in Korean, setting containers on the counter. Good afternoon to you too, Uma. Maya's Korean is fluent now, 6 months of immersion and desperation. Don't me. You look at each other like you're drowning and the other person is air. Why are you torturing yourselves? We're not. Please. Mrs. Kang waves her hand dismissively. I have eyes. My son hasn't smiled this much in years. You light up every room he's in. What's the problem? The contract. The money. The fact that this started as business. The fear that saying I love you will break whatever fragile thing they've built. It's complicated, Maya says finally. Love is always complicated. That's what makes it worth it. Mrs. Kang touches Maya's cheek gently. 6 months left on your arrangement. What happens when the year ends? Maya's throat closes. We agreed. Divorce, clean break. And you're happy with that? No. God, no. The thought of leaving destroys her. But admitting that feels like falling without a net. It's what we agreed to. Mrs. Kang's eyes narrow. Sometimes agreements need to be renegotiated. She kisses Maya's forehead. Think about what you really want, not what you agreed to. What you want. After she leaves, Maya stands at the window. Soul stretches below. She came here lost. Found herself. Found him. And in 6 months, she's supposed to walk away like none of it mattered. But it matters. Everything matters. Her phone buzzes. Text from Minjun even though he's just in his office down the hall. Reservations at 8. Wear the blue dress. The one I like. She smiles despite everything. Types back. The one you don't notice? I notice everything about you. That's the problem. Her heart hammers. She stares at the message, types and deletes 5 responses. Finally settles on 8 p.m. I'll be ready. His response is immediate. You're always ready. That's what scares me. Maya doesn't know what to say to that. Doesn't know how to tell him that she's terrified too. That every day she falls deeper. That the contract was supposed to protect them, but instead, it's the only thing keeping them apart. She goes to her room, opens her closet. The blue dress hangs there, the one he bought her 3 months ago. The one he definitely noticed. She runs her fingers over the silk. Tonight. Maybe tonight she'll be brave enough to say what they're both thinking. Or maybe they'll keep pretending. Keep drowning. Keep calling it safety. 6 months left. It sounds like forever. It feels like tomorrow. If you've ever loved someone you weren't supposed to, drop a comment. Because what happens next will break your heart before it puts it back together. The restaurant is romantic in that dangerous way. Candlelight, soft music, other couples holding hands across tables. Min-jun pulls out her chair. His hand lingers on her back. Longer than necessary. Right where the blue dress dips low. You look beautiful, he says. His voice is rough. You always say that. It's always true. They order without looking at menus. Know each other's preferences now. The waiter assumes they've been together for years. Neither corrects him. Wine arrives. Min-jun's hand rests on the table. Maya's sits inches away. The space between them feels impossible to cross. Marcus called me today, Maya says. Needs to fill the silence before it drowns her. How is he? Better? Treatment's working. He asked about you. What did you tell him? That I love you? That I'm terrified? That 6 months isn't enough? And forever might not be either. That you're good to me. Minjun's jaw tightens. Just good? What do you want me to say? The truth. His eyes lock on hers. Dark. Intense. For once, just tell me the truth. Maya's heart pounds so hard she can hear it over the restaurant music. The truth. He wants the truth. The truth is complicated. Everything with us is complicated. Minjun leans forward. His hand moves closer to hers on the white tablecloth, not touching. Almost. Maybe it's time we stop pretending it's not. Before Maya can respond, her phone lights up on the table. Unknown number. Seoul area code. She ignores it. It buzzes again. And again. You should get that, Minjun says, pulling back. The moment shatters like dropped glass. Maya grabs her phone, steps outside the restaurant into cool Seoul night air. Answers without checking the number. Hello? Maya Williams. Or should I say, Maya Kang now? Her blood turns to ice. That voice. Deep. Familiar. The voice that used to promise her everything then took it all away. Derek. Silence on her end. Minjun appears in the restaurant doorway, concerned. She waves him off. Turns away so he can't see her face. How did you get this number? I'm in Seoul. Derek's voice carries that same entitled confidence that used to make her feel small. Been here a week, actually. Interesting city. Even more interesting seeing you at that art exhibition opening tonight. Maya's stomach drops. The museum event. She felt eyes on her all night. Thought she was being paranoid. What do you want? To talk. Face to face. There's a coffee shop 2 blocks from the restaurant you're at right now. Cafe Kama. I'll be waiting. I'm not coming. Yes, you are. Because I have something you're going to want to see. Something about that very legal, very binding contract you signed with your husband. The one that makes your marriage look exactly like what it is. A business transaction. Maya's hands start shaking. How do you? 30 minutes. Come alone. Or I send everything I have to every major Korean news outlet. Wonder how the shareholders will feel about their CEO committing marriage fraud for company control? The line goes dead. Maya stands on the sidewalk. Seoul traffic rushes past. Her reflection stares back at her from the restaurant window. She looks like she's seen a ghost. Maybe she has. Minjun pushes through the door. What's wrong? You look like you're about to pass out. I'm fine, just work stuff. The lie tastes like ash. You're a terrible liar. He touches her arm gently. Talk to me. God, she wants to tell him everything. About Derek, about Chicago, about why she really came to Seoul, about the money her father embezzled before he died, about Derek covering it up then using it to control her, about running halfway across the world to escape. But telling him means admitting she's been lying since day one, means risking everything they've built, means watching him look at her differently. I need to go. She pulls away. Something came up. I'm sorry. Maya, I'll meet you at home. I promise. She's already walking. Running. Leaving him standing there confused and hurt. The walk to Cafe Kama takes 8 minutes. Feels like 8 hours. Every step is a choice to lie. To protect him. To handle this herself like she's always done. Derek sits at a corner table. He looks exactly the same. Tall. Handsome in that generic way. Expensive suit. Smile that doesn't reach his eyes. He stands when she approaches. Don't. Maya sits without greeting him. Just tell me what you want. Derek slides a manila folder across the table. She opens it. Her hands shake so badly the papers rustle. Photos. Her and Min Jun at the lawyer's office. Signing papers. The contract visible in one shot. Close-up of the compensation clause. $200,000. 1-year term. Where did you get these? I have friends. Chicago detective friends who were very interested in your sudden departure. Especially after your father's little accounting discrepancy came to light. You mean the discrepancy you caused? Derek's smile is cold. I helped him. He got greedy. Not my fault he couldn't cover his tracks. You blackmailed him. He was dying, and you... Ancient history. Derek waves it away like swatting a fly. What matters now is this adorable marriage of convenience. Does he know? About Chicago? About the real reason you ran? That's none of your business. Everything about you is my business, Maya. We were engaged. You were supposed to be mine. I was never yours. Her voice is steel. I ended that before I left. You ran, like a coward. Left me to answer questions from cops and creditors and your father's mess. Derek leans forward. Now it's time to come home, fix what you broke. I'm not going anywhere. Then I go to the press. Korean media would love this story. CEO's fake marriage exposed. Immigration fraud. Company stock crashes. He loses everything. Derek's eyes glitter. Unless you come back to Chicago with me, quietly. We say you're visiting family. Then you stay. Tell him the truth. That it was always fake. That you never loved him. Maya's chest feels like it's caving in. You can't make me do this. Can I? Derek slides his phone across the table. Email draft ready to send. Every major Korean news outlet CC'd. Photos attached. One button, Maya, that's all it takes. Her mind races. She could call Min Jun, tell him everything, let him handle it. He has power, resources, lawyers who could destroy Derek. But then he'd know. Know she lied. Know she's not who he thinks she is. Know their entire marriage is built on her running from consequences. And the board investigation. They're already looking for reasons to remove him. This would be ammunition. Proof the marriage is fake. His uncle would use it to take everything. How long do I have? 3 days. Derek pockets his phone. Pack your things, say your goodbyes, and get on a plane. Or I burn his life down and you watch. He stands. Drops money on the table for coffee she didn't drink. Leans down close to her ear. You look good, by the way. Soul agrees with you. Shame you're about to lose it all. Then he's gone, and Maya sits in a cafe in a city she learned to love, at a table sticky with spilled sugar, holding evidence that could destroy the man she's not supposed to love but does. Her phone buzzes. Min Jun. Where are you? Are you okay? She types back with shaking fingers. Something came up with the museum. Handling it. Don't wait up. 3 days. She has 3 days to figure out how to save him, even if it means losing herself. Maya doesn't go home, she walks. Through Gangnam streets lit with neon. Past couples holding hands. Past her own reflection in storefront windows looking like a stranger. Her phone rings 5 times. Min Jun. She ignores it. Texts instead. I'm okay. Just need to think. See you tomorrow. His response is immediate. Did I do something wrong? Her vision blurs. She types through tears. No, you're perfect. That's the problem. She doesn't send it. Deletes it. Writes instead. Nothing's wrong. Just tired. Good night. He doesn't respond. She can picture him in the penthouse, pacing, worried, trying to figure out what changed between dinner and now. Everything changed. Her past caught up. And now she has to choose between truth and protection. She chooses protection, like she always does. The next morning, Maya is already gone when Min Jun wakes. Left a note on the kitchen counter. Early meeting, coffee's ready. But the coffee pot is cold. The note is a lie. She's at the museum by 7 a.m., throws herself into work. Anything to avoid thinking about Derek's deadline ticking down. 58 hours left. Her phone buzzes. Text from unknown number. A photo. Min Jun leaving the penthouse this morning. Derek's message underneath. He has no idea what's coming, unless you do the right thing. Maya's hands shake so hard she drops her phone. It cracks against marble. Floor. Screen spiderwebbed, but still working. Rough morning? She spins. Ji Yeon, the museum director, stands in the doorway with coffee. Just clumsy. You've been clumsy a lot lately. Ji Yeon sits uninvited. What's going on? Nothing. I'm fine. You're a terrible liar for someone married to a CEO. Ji Yeon's smile is kind. I know pressure when I see it. Talk to me. Maya almost does. Almost spills everything, but Ji Yeon works for a museum funded partly by Min Jun's company. Telling her risks everything. Just wedding stress. You know, normal stuff. Normal stuff doesn't make you look like you haven't slept in days. Ji Yeon squeezes her hand. Whatever it is, talk to your husband. That man would burn the world down for you. Anyone can see it. That's exactly what Maya's afraid of. She makes it until lunch before Minjun shows up. Walks into her office like he owns it, which technically his company partially does. You're avoiding me. I'm working. Bullshit. He closes the door, leans against it. Who was on the phone last night? Work contact. Another lie. He crosses his arms. We've been married 6 months. I know when you're lying. Your left eye twitches. You touch your necklace. You do both right now. Maya's hand drops from her necklace. Traitor body. It's nothing you need to worry about. Everything about you worries me. He moves closer. Is it the contract? The 6 months left? Are you counting down the days until you're free? Yes. No. She doesn't know anymore. Minjun? Because I am. His voice breaks. I'm counting. Every single day. And I hate everyone that passes. Her breath catches. What? I thought this would get easier. Thought I could keep it professional. Stick to the agreement. He laughs bitterly. But you made that impossible. You and your terrible coffee making and your habit of stealing my hoodies and the way you sing off key in the shower and think I can't hear you. Tears burn Maya's eyes. Stop. Why? Because the truth scares you? It terrifies me. He's right in front of her now. 6 months ago, this was simple. Now it's the most complicated thing in my life. Because somewhere between the contract and now, I fell in love with my fake wife. The words hang in the air. Heavy. Real. Everything she wanted to hear and can't accept. You don't mean that. I've never meant anything more. The contract. Screw the contract. His hands cup her face. Tell me you don't feel this. Tell me I'm alone in this, and I'll walk away right now. She should tell him. Should push him away. Should protect him from what's coming. Instead, she kisses him. It's desperate. Honest. 6 months of wanting compressed into one moment. His hands tangle in her hair. Hers grip his shirt. They break apart, breathing hard. Maya. Her phone buzzes on the desk. They both look. Message preview visible. 48 hours. TikTok. Minjun picks up the phone before she can stop him. Reads the message. His face goes cold. That CEO mask snapping back into place. Who is this? Nobody? The same nobody from last night? He scrolls up, sees Derek's earlier message. The photo. Someone's following me. Following you. And you didn't think to mention it? I can handle it. Handle what? His voice rises. Who is threatening us? It's not us. It's me. My problem. We're married. Your problems are my problems. This marriage isn't real. The words explode out. It's a contract. Business. You said it yourself 6 months ago. Professional distance. Clean transaction. That was before... Before what? Before you caught feelings? Before it got messy? Maya's voice cracks. This is exactly why we had rules. Why the contract existed. To prevent this. To prevent what? Love? Being happy? To prevent this. She gestures wildly. This complication, this mess. You were supposed to stay ice cold. I was supposed to take my money and leave. That was the deal. The deal changed. It can't change. The contract. I don't care about the contract. Minjun's control snaps. I care about you. About us. About whatever this is that we've built. There is no us. There's a business arrangement that ends in 6 months. That's it. The lie tastes like poison. But it's necessary, because Derek is out there with evidence, with power to destroy everything. And if Minjun knows the truth, he'll try to fix it, try to protect her, and it'll destroy him. You don't mean that. Yes, I do. Maya forces her voice steady, cold. I'm counting down the days, too, until I'm free, until I can take my money and leave this behind. Something dies in his eyes. She watches it happen. Watches him shut down. Retreat behind walls she spent 6 months breaking through. I see. His voice is emptier than she's ever heard it. My mistake. I misread the situation. Minjun. No. You're right. Professional distance. That's what we agreed to. He straightens. His tie. Businessman again. Stranger again. I apologize for the confusion. It won't happen again. He walks out. The door clicks shut with terrible finality. Maya collapses into her chair, buries her face in her hands. She just destroyed him to save him, pushed him away to protect him. Her phone buzzes. Derek. Good girl, that looked painful. 2 days left, then you come home where you belong. She wants to throw the phone, wants to scream, wants to run to Min Jun and tell him everything, beg forgiveness, fight Derek together. But she doesn't. Because Min Jun's uncle is already investigating, the board is already skeptical, and Derek's evidence would be the final nail. So she sits in her office surrounded by art about love and loss and belonging. And she chooses to lose everything to save the man who just told her he loves her. 2 days. She has 2 days to figure out how to disappear from his life without destroying them both. But she's already broken. They both are. That night. The penthouse is silent. Min Jun doesn't come home. Maya lies in their bed staring at the pillow wall they built 6 months ago. It feels like a lifetime. Her phone buzzes. Text from Mrs. Kang. My son came to my house tonight. He hasn't cried since his father died. What did you do? Maya's tears finally fall. She types back. I saved him. He just doesn't know it yet. Mrs. Kang's response comes immediately. From what? From me. 3 dots appear. Disappear. Appear again. Finally. Come see me, tomorrow. We need to talk. Maya doesn't respond. Tomorrow Derek will tighten the noose. Tomorrow she's 1 day closer to leaving. Tomorrow everything ends. She pulls Min Jun's hoodie from the chair. The one she stole weeks ago. It still smells like him. Like safety. Like home. She's about to lose it all. And nobody can know she's doing it to save them. If you're still watching, hit that subscribe button. Because what happens next will either save them or destroy them. Completely. Comment below. Team fight or team flight? Mrs. Kang's house is traditional Korean. All warm wood and careful gardens. Maya arrives at dawn before she can lose her nerve. Before Derek's deadline crushes her completely. 24 hours left. Mrs. Kang opens the door already dressed, like she's been waiting. Come in. The living room smells like jasmine tea and old books. Photos cover every surface. Min Jun as a child. His father. Wedding photos from decades ago. A family Maya is about to abandon. He told me everything, Mrs. Kang says, pouring tea with steady hands. About the contract, about the money, about how it started. Maya's stomach drops. He what? Last night. He was drunk, crying, falling apart. Mrs. Kang's eyes are sharp. Said he fell in love with someone who only sees him as a paycheck. Is that true? No. God, no. The words tear out of Maya. I love him. So much it terrifies me. Then why did you push him away? Maya's hands shake around the teacup. Because someone from my past is here, in Seoul. He has proof our marriage started as a contract. Photos, documents, everything. Derek Chen. Maya's head snaps up. How do you? Because I hired him. The world tilts sideways. Tea spills across Maya's lap. She doesn't notice. What? Mrs. Kang's face is calm, unrepentant. 3 months ago, I suspected something was off. The separate bedrooms, the careful distance. I hired an investigator. He found Derek in Chicago. Found the whole story. Your father's embezzlement. Derek's blackmail. Your reasons for running. You knew. Maya can barely breathe. This whole time you knew it was fake. At first, yes. Mrs. Kang refills the teacup. But I watched you too. Saw you fall in love in real time. Saw my son become human again. So I made a choice. What choice? I told Derek where you were. Paid him to come to Seoul. Gave him the contract photos. The betrayal hits like physical force. Maya stands. Her chair crashes backward. You did this? You're destroying us? I'm testing you. Mrs. Kang's voice is steel wrapped in silk. You came to this family through a business transaction. I needed to know if you'd stay when it cost you everything. If you'd fight for my son or run like you did in Chicago. I'm running to protect him. No, you're running because you're scared. Because fighting means being vulnerable. Means trusting someone to help carry the weight. Mrs. Kang stands. I lost my husband because he wouldn't let me help him. Worked himself to death trying to be strong alone. I won't watch my son marry someone who does the same thing. So you're blackmailing me? Testing me? What kind of mother? The kind who spent 2 years watching her son become a machine, who saw him smile for the first time in forever when you walked into his life. Mrs. Kang's voice cracks. I don't care how it started. I care how it ends. And it ends with you fighting or running. Choose. Maya's phone buzzes. Derek. 24 hours. Airport or exposure, your call. She shows Mrs. Kang the message. You see this? This is what fighting looks like for me. I leave. He's safe. His company's safe. That's love. That's cowardice. Mrs. Kang's eyes flash. Love is standing beside him when it's hard, trusting him to protect you like you protect him. Love is partnership, not martyrdom. You don't understand. I understand perfectly. You think leaving makes you noble, makes you selfless. Mrs. Kang moves closer. But you're taking away his choice, deciding for him that he's better off without you. That's not love. That's control. The words hit like bullets. Maya sinks back into the chair. What am I supposed to do? Let Derek destroy everything? Let my son fight for you. He's been waiting for permission since the day you met. Mrs. Kang pulls out her phone. And let me help. Because Derek made a mistake coming after my family. What are you going to do? Something I should have done 3 months ago. She dials. Speaks in rapid Korean. Hangs up. Derek Chen has been in Seoul on an expired tourist visa. He also has outstanding warrants in Chicago for securities fraud. My lawyers are very thorough. Maya stares. You're having him arrested? I'm having him removed. There's a difference. Mrs. Kang smiles. It's terrifying. But first, we're going to let him think he's won. And you're going to go to my son and tell him the truth. All of it. He'll hate me. I lied to him. He'll be furious, hurt, betrayed. Mrs. Kang's voice softens. And then he'll forgive you. Because that's what love is. Forgiving the unforgivable. If you're brave enough to ask. Maya's phone rings. Min-jun. She stares at it. Answer it. Mrs. Kang commands. Maya's hand shakes, pressing accept. Hello? Where are you? His voice is cold, professional, destroyed. Your mother's house. Silence. Then, why? Because I need to tell you something. Something I should have told you months ago. Her voice cracks. Can you come here? Please? More silence. Maya's heart hammers. He could say no. Could hang up. Could be done with her lies. I'm already outside. The line goes dead. Through the window, Maya sees his car in the driveway. He's been here. Waiting. Listening, probably. He came for his mother. Mrs. Kang says quietly. Found you instead. Fate has a sense of humor. The door opens. Min-jun walks in. He looks terrible. Hair uncombed. Same clothes from yesterday. Eyes red and hollow. You wanted to talk. Talk. Maya stands. Her legs barely hold her. I lied to you. About everything. I know about the contract. You told me yesterday quite clearly it's all we are. That's not what I mean. She takes a breath. I lied about why I came to Seoul. about my past, about everything. His jaw tightens. I'm listening. So Maya tells him everything. Her father's embezzlement in his final months. Derek covering it up, then using it to control her. The engagement she fled. The reason she ran to Seoul. The blackmail. Derek's threats. The photos. The deadline. I pushed you away yesterday to protect you, she finishes. Derek said he'd expose us, destroy your company, ruin everything you built. I thought leaving was the only way to save you. Min Jun doesn't speak. His face is unreadable. That CEO mask locked tight. Say something, Maya whispers. You lied to me for 6 months. Yes. Let me fall in love with someone who doesn't exist. No. Everything else was real. My feelings. Us. That's all real. How do I know? His voice breaks. How do I know any of this is real when it started with lies? Because I'm standing here telling you the truth even though it might destroy us. Because I could have left. Could have gotten on a plane and disappeared. But I couldn't do it. Couldn't leave you without explaining why. Noble. The word is bitter. Lying to me for months, then confessing at the last second. Very noble. I was wrong. I was scared and stupid and wrong. Tears stream down Maya's face. I'm sorry. God, I'm so sorry. Sorry doesn't fix this. I know. They stand in his mother's living room, 3 feet apart, miles between them. Derek has evidence, Min Jun says finally. The board investigation is active. If this comes out, it won't. Mrs. Kang steps forward. Because Derek Chen will be on a plane to Chicago by tonight, in custody, facing charges that make blackmail look minor. Min Jun looks at his mother. What did you do? Protected my family, like I always do. She moves to the door. Now you two figure out if you still have a marriage or just a contract. I'll be in the garden. She leaves. Silence falls heavy. I don't know if I can forgive this, Min Jun says quietly. Maya nods. Can't speak past the sob in her throat. But I don't know if I can walk away either. He runs his hand through his hair. You broke something. Trust. Honesty. The foundation of whatever this is. I know. Stop saying that. His voice rises. Stop being agreeable and sorry. Fight for this. For us. Show me you actually want this marriage beyond the contract. I do want it. Want you. Want us. Then prove it. He moves to the door. You have 6 months left on the contract. Plenty of time to show me if this is real, or if I'm just another person you run from when things get hard. He leaves. The door closes. Maya stands alone in a room full of family photos she might never be part of. Mrs. Kang returns, finds Maya crying on the floor. He'll forgive you, she says softly. But you have to forgive yourself first. Stop running. Start fighting. What if it's too late? It's never too late. Not if you're both still breathing. Not if there's still love. Mrs. Kang helps her up. Now go home. Rest. Tomorrow you fight for my son like he's been fighting for you. Maya goes home to an empty penthouse. Min Jun doesn't return that night. Or the next. She sleeps in their bed. Stares at the pillow wall. Waits. Her phone buzzes. Unknown number. Derek Chen has been detained by immigration authorities. He's facing extradition to the United States for multiple charges. He won't be bothering you again. Mrs. Kang's lawyer. 1 threat eliminated. 100 problems remaining. Maya stares at the ceiling, thinks about running, about staying, about fighting for something she's not sure she deserves anymore. Her phone buzzes again. Min Jun. Come to the office tomorrow, 2 p.m. We need to talk about the contract. Her heart stops. This is it. He's ending it. Letting her go. She destroyed everything. She types back, I'll be there. No response. Maya doesn't sleep. just watches soul lights and wonders how you fight for someone when you're the one who broke them. Maya arrives at Minjun's office at 1:45 p.m., 15 minutes early. She's wearing the blue dress, the one he likes. Liked. Past tense, maybe. His assistant waves her through without a word. Everyone in the office knows something's wrong. The CEO hasn't smiled in 3 days. His wife looks like she's been crying for just as long. The door is open. Minjun stands at the window. Same view. Same man. Everything different. Close the door. Maya does. Her hands shake. You wanted to talk about the contract. Sit. She sits. He doesn't turn around. Just speaks to Seoul skyline like it's easier than looking at her. I had my lawyers review our agreement. Found some interesting clauses. Maya's stomach drops. Okay. There's an early termination option. Either party can invoke it with 30 days notice. No penalty. You keep half the money, we both walk away clean. So this is it. He's ending it. Letting her go with her dignity and half the payment. It's generous. More than she deserves. I understand. Do you? He finally turns. His face is exhausted. Because I don't. Don't understand how we got here. How something that started fake became the realest thing in my life. How you became essential and I became disposable. You're not disposable. Then why does it feel like you've already left? He moves to his desk. Sits. Every inch the CEO now. I spent 3 days trying to be angry. Trying to hate you for lying. Trying to convince myself I'm better off alone. And I failed. At all of it. His voice cracks. I'm still angry. Still hurt. Still in love with you. All of it at once. Maya's tears fall freely now. I'm sorry. For lying. For pushing you away. For everything. I know you are. He slides a document across the desk. But sorry doesn't fix broken trust. So I had something drawn up. Maya picks up the paper. It's not a termination. It's a modification. To their existing contract. What is this? A choice. Minjun leans forward. Option A. We invoke early termination. You take your money. We divorce quietly. Walk away before we do more damage. Her chest feels like it's caving in. And option B? We renegotiate. New terms. No more secrets. No more running. Full transparency, or this ends today. Maya reads through the modifications. Her vision blurs, but she catches the important parts. Mandatory counseling sessions, weekly check-ins, full disclosure of past and present, renegotiable intimacy boundaries, option to extend beyond 1 year by mutual agreement. You're asking for couples therapy? I'm asking for honesty, structure, a framework to rebuild what got broken. He stands, walks around the desk. I can't do this without rules. Can't trust feelings alone anymore. Need something concrete. This is very corporate for a marriage. This is very us. He almost smiles. Doesn't quite make it. We started with a contract. Maybe we need one to survive too. Maya stares at the paper. At this man who's trying so hard to find a way through, who could cut her loose but is offering scaffolding instead. What if I mess up again? Then we have tools to handle it. Therapist, communication, protocols, support systems. He crouches in front of her chair. Eye level now. I'm not asking for perfect. I'm asking for honest. What if honest isn't enough? Then at least we'll know we tried. His hand hovers near hers, not touching. Asking permission. 6 months left on the original contract. Let's use it to figure out if we can build something real. If we can't, we walk away. If we can, then we tear up both contracts and make real vows. Ones that matter. Maya's heart hammers. You'd marry me again? For real? If you prove you won't run. If we prove we can communicate. If we build actual trust. His eyes search hers. I want forever with you. But I need to know you want it too. Enough to fight for it. Maya thinks about running. About how easy it would be to take option A. Walk away clean. Protect him from her mess. Then she thinks about Mrs. Kang's words. About fighting. About partnership. About being brave enough to stay when leaving feels safer. I choose option B. Minjun's shoulders drop. Relief so visible it's almost painful. You're sure? Terrified, but sure. She takes his hand. First time they've touched in 3 days. I want to fight for this. For us. Want to prove I can stay. It won't be easy. Nothing worth having is. He pulls her up. They stand close. Not kissing, not quite. Just breathing the same air. First session is tomorrow. Therapist named Dr. Park. Comes highly recommended. You already scheduled it? I scheduled it before you got here. Hoped you'd choose this. His thumb traces her cheekbone. Prepared for you not to. What would you have done if I picked option A? Let you go. Died a little. Moved on eventually. His voice drops. Would have taken years, though. Loving you isn't something I know how to stop. Maya kisses him. Soft. Careful. Asking forgiveness with her lips. He kisses back. Gentle. Tentative. Offering second chances with his hands in her hair. They break apart. Foreheads together. We're going to be okay, Maya whispers. Eventually. Not today. Not tomorrow. But eventually. He steps back. Professional distance. Tonight you sleep in the guest room. We rebuild slow. Earn back intimacy instead of assuming it. It hurts. But it's fair. Maya nods. And you tell me everything. No more secrets. Even the small ones. Even the ones you think will hurt me. Even those. Starting now. What else haven't you told me? Maya takes a breath. Marcus isn't just sick. He's been sick for years. The treatment your money is paying for? It's experimental. Might not work. I'm terrified I'll lose him, and that's part of why I couldn't lose you too. Minjun processes this. What else? I'm scared of Seoul winters. The cold reminds me of when my dad died. February. Everything frozen. What else? I've been learning Korean cooking from your mother. Not just kimchi. Everything. Want to make you the miyeokguk your father used to make? His eyes soften. Slightly. What else? I love you so much it physically hurts sometimes. Like my chest can't contain it. And it terrifies me because everyone I've loved has either died or left, and I'm waiting for you to do both. Silence. He reaches out, wipes tears off her face with his thumbs. I'm not going anywhere. Even when you push. Even when you run. I stay. His voice is raw. That's my promise. My new vow. I stay. I'm not running anymore. That's mine. They stand in his office, Seoul outside the windows. Both broken, both trying. Both choosing the hard thing instead of the easy escape. Go home, Minjun says softly. I have meetings. We'll talk tonight. Start figuring out how to do this right. Maya nods, moves to the door. Stops. Minjun? Yeah? Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for not giving up on us. She leaves. Takes the elevator down 40 floors. Walks through Seoul streets that feel different now. She's staying. Fighting. Building instead of running. Her phone buzzes. Mrs. Kang. He called me. Told me you chose option B. Proud of you. Now the real work begins. Sunday dinner. Both of you. We celebrate fighting for love. Maya smiles through tears. Types back. We'll be there. Another text. Marcus this time. Mom told me everything. About the contract. About Minjun. About you finally staying somewhere. I'm proud of you, sis. Dad would be too. The tears come harder now. Good tears. Healing tears. She goes home to an empty penthouse that doesn't feel empty anymore. Sleeps in the guest room. wakes to a note on the kitchen counter. Coffee's ready. Breakfast in the fridge. Therapy at 10 a.m. We've got this. MJ. And maybe they do. Maybe broken things can be rebuilt stronger. Maybe love is a choice you make every day. Maybe contracts can become covenants. 6 months stretch ahead. 6 months to prove they're more than a business transaction. More than a marriage of convenience. 6 months to build something that lasts. Maya gets ready for therapy, puts on comfortable clothes, braids her hair, looks at herself in the mirror. You're staying, she tells her reflection. No more running. Her reflection looks back. Scared, hopeful, ready. Min-jun picks her up at 9:45. They drive to Dr. Park's office in silence. Not uncomfortable, just quiet. Both nervous, both committed. In the waiting room, his hand finds hers. She squeezes back. Whatever happens in there, he says quietly, we face it together. Together, she agrees. Dr. Park calls them in. They walk through the door side by side. Two people who started as strangers, became spouses, broke each other, and are choosing to rebuild. It won't be easy, but nothing worth having ever is. 6 months later. The courthouse is small, private, just family. Mrs. Kang in elegant hanbok. Marcus via video call. Healthy now, treatment successful. Maya's mother flew in from Chicago. A handful of close friends. Maya wears white, simple dress. Natural hair in goddess braids. No elaborate ceremony. No 200 guests. Just truth. Min-jun wears a suit. Holds her hands. Says vows they wrote together. I promise to stay. Even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Maya's turn. I promise to fight, to communicate, to trust you with my mess. I promise to be patient, to forgive, to choose us every single day. I promise to let you love me, even when I don't think I deserve it. The officiant smiles. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Again. For real this time. They kiss. Soft. Sure. Forever this time. Mrs. Kang cries. Maya's mother cries. Marcus cheers through the laptop. And two people who met through a contract become a family through choice. At the reception, Min-jun pulls Maya close. They dance. No cameras. No performance. Just them. No regrets? He whispers. Only that we didn't do this version first. Had to earn it. He kisses her forehead. We earned it. What? Now? Now we live. Build. Stay. He pulls back. Looks at her with everything he feels written on his face. Now we choose each other every single day until forever runs out. Forever's a long time. Not long enough. They dance. Soul lights twinkle outside. A new contract sits at home unsigned. They don't need it anymore. Just two people. Two promises. One choice made over and over. To stay. To fight. To love. No matter what. If this story wrecked you, smash that subscribe button right now. Drop a comment telling us what moment destroyed you most. And if you want to see Maya and Min-jun's parenthood journey, their future, their forever, comment part 3 and let us know, because some love stories don't end. They just keep beginning.